I didn't go for the project I proposed in class. Instead, when I was looking for a PhD position, I came across a lab called the Exertion Games Lab, and is doing some really interesting things. One of the theme is called interactive eating. It explores the relationship between food and human body and how we can interact with it to create novel, playful experience. And there are a few projects that inspired me, which I'll put the link in the appendix document. There's a playful experience, playful ice cream, and a 3D printed chocolate, and the games use ingestible sensor, and the other one is augmented eating with a robot arm, and those are some really interesting projects. So for my project, I took the inspiration of the interactive ice cream and designed a interactive mug. As you can see, it has two layers, and the upper layer is for the actual liquid, whatever goes into it, and there's a bottom layer which stores the most of the electronics. And the handle here, as you can see, is actually empty because there will be some equipment in it as well. So it is a mark that can roughly tell what's inside, what liquid is inside it. Is it a water, juice, or milk? And it can also tell if the user is drinking or not. So the key interaction is a pH sensor, which is usually have a quite long tube, and the actual probe is here. So there's a empty tube here as well, so it can lead the liquid to here, and the probe is here, and the whole sensor is like the handle itself, and it connects through wire, goes through here, and the actual board is here. It's in the bottom layer. And the other interaction that tells whether the user is drinking is this is a capacitive sensor, which is metal basically, and when the user's lip touches the metal, and it will send signal and to perform the interaction. I was thinking about use sounds, like different sounds, like the sound when you drinking, or some interesting, like some playful sound, or like the mocktail, that if you are drinking a milk or juice, and let it kind of communicate with you. I just make it more playful, and use the information given by the capacitive sensor and pH sensor. And I thought about the manufacturing of the mug. So the upper layer of the mug, I think it will be 3D printed because it needs to be sealed properly. But for the lower section, which a lot of electronics going on here, at least for the prototype, it doesn't need to be super delicate. I think just use tape and glue to fix those electronics on the mug. And one of the issue is this product is that liquids are quite heavy, so I'm thinking if we leave those space empty here, it will be top heavy and imbalanced. So we can use some heavier material here as well.